Hello, I'm Dwight Norris of FishingAtWork.com, and today I'm fishing right next to the Wardtown Dam, trying out the Patrick Sebile flat belly walker. Stay tuned. So I'm here for another day of trying to get the striper. I've got the flat belly walker here. Now, I did a previous review of this walker here, and I went into depth about it, how great it is, how smoothly it walks, even with a leader. But now I'm doing it without a leader, and I want to do a real official review. So let's have a look at it here. Came in a nice little box. This was really shadowy here. Here's the what you can read. I hope it's not upside down, but it's backwards. And you see the flat belly there, and you see the rattle in the back. It rattles from side to side. It's some really big ball bearings. It's creating a lot of noise. It's really buoyant, and it stays pretty flat on the water. But the fact is, it glides across the water. When you have a cylindrical stick bait, part of it is under the water, so it's being manipulated by the waves and the current and the wind. So this is able to glide over the top, kind of like you're skipping a rock. And that allows you to do the walk the dog motion better. That's the one reason I like this. Now, this isn't the perfect like blueback herring replica, but it was really cheap. And if you like stuff really cheap, go to the website, FishingAtWork.com, and you can see right at the top how to buy fishing gear for cheap. Just click on the link, put in your email, confirm, boom, right in your web browser. You can download it and watch it on your iPad or wherever else, and find out how I get fishing gear for cheap. This is another one of those things. I'll be doing some of this and probably doing even cheaper by giving some stuff away just for you. So stay tuned for that. But I've kind of have an affection now for Sebile and his lures. After that initial great luck I had with the Sebile pivot frog, and I've been trying everything I can, and they're not as easy to get as I thought. Most places, there aren't but a couple places you can get them, and when you do, people know that, so they raise the prices. So, as you see here, the seagulls are sitting here. They're not diving actively, but the herring are piled up right back here. So I'm going to work the shoreline. There's another guy fishing here too, and we're going to see how this works. So if we can zoom in on what I'm doing here, that would be great. I swear, sooner or later, I'm going to get a GoPro. I'm going to put it on a baseball cap or something so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I have a chest thing. I can't really tell if it's looking down or up. It was annoying, so I'm switching it up. Whoop. If you notice something else, I've got the, I hope they're working, I have my headset on here, and that has a mic on it, and it's hooked into this cool app called HeyCam, where it automatically sees it if I use their application. So now you can hear me, I believe, even over this very loud waterfall. Now it's slowed down. This whole area here used to be completely flooded halfway up the stairs. Now it's down like 3 feet, it looks like, which is good for me getting more access to some areas, but it also takes away the area that the striped bass could be attacking the blue heron and alewife or whatever else is trying to spawn in here. I am noticing, whoa, I'm casting way too far, even scaring the seagulls, and the current is pulling it further toward the area I don't want to be. Now working it across the dam seems to be a little hard. More like a walker, but then as soon as it hits smoother water, it starts walking. And it also tangles me up a lot. Come on, look up. It is wrapped around the treble hook. Now we're ready to go again. Now, what do you think we should do now? We want to make sure that our line is not tangled up with our hook, not to drop our reel in the water. Jesus. Uh, Also, we don't want to throw it too far. Maybe not. Yeah. Also, you'll notice with the current that it might get dragged under a little. You also might notice that it might walk the dog in one direction. So instead of going left, right, it might go right and straight forward. Right, straight forward. Right, straight forward. You won't make it all the way around. Also, when you have rocks and stuff around, that's weird. It looks like something boiled right next to my wheel. You want to make sure that you get it back to you before it gets wrapped around the rock. I always wonder, it feels like it's a foot deep here. How big can a schoolie get at this close, at in this shallow water? Whoops, that was right next to a log. Whoa, that was a bite. Something came after it. Oh, that was right in front of me. What? Oh my God, there is something here. We missed it. This thing doesn't look perfect either. Blast! That was like probably like a 20, 25 incher at most. Saw that tiny bit of his tail flop up when he went after it. He didn't jump crazy, but... Oh, I missed it again! The same spot. There's something there, guys. There's something there. We might actually get something. See, look here. Now I'm tangled up my line again. That might have been what happened last time. I didn't notice I got a strike. And messed me up. But here we go. He looks like he's actively searching. So I'm going to slow it down. Give him some time to find it. Come on, boy. Where you at? How did he miss it twice? This thing has gigantic hooks on it. I think it's a little better when I cast it in that direction. Oh, there he is! What is he doing? It's like a freaking bluegill nipping at it. He's coming out of the shadows there. Is that the only one? Current takes me too far down. He isn't down that far. He's close to that thing. Now I can't leave here until I get that puppy on this hook, or he just stops biting. All this current is really messing with it's really getting my hook snagged up with I'm snagged up again. Twice around the blade, around the hook. Man. Okay. It's annoying, but there's a fish there. It wants this huge lure. I'm gonna keep trying, guys. I thought that first splash happened over there on the other side of the rips. Other side of that downspout. The last two bites were closer, right before that big log. See that big log out there? That's going from the top to the bottom. Right in front of that, there's that area that's not moving. And That's where he's. Well, I think I just put it. Oh, I might have broke my thing on that rock. Why don't you just eat this thing, man? You missed it. Two of them. That looks like a smallmouth bass. They're going after it. I want you guys to stop the video, zoom in to where my lure was, and look at those two fish. One went this way, and then one went that way. And they both missed it because they're blind. You have to be consistent. Consistent makes it really hard to go back to work. I'll tell you that much. They're close to the dam. Must be too shallow right now. Oh. I get really excited to fall off this freaking rock. He hit it and missed it. This must be too big. Do I have a smaller? So it can't be too big. He wants it. He can't get his mouth around it. Watch it be a smallmouth. A big one. Uh-oh, I'm hung. I'm hung on the... Whoa. Oh, almost lost my lure. Woo. Watch where you're casting. I threw it into... Oh, I threw it into the tree that's in front of the big one. Thought I was going to hit the perfect spot. Not really. It's only right next to that rock. Alright, where'd you guys go? Oh, you pissed at me now. Man, you ain't letting us bite your lure. Like, what am I doing wrong? Eat it. I haven't gotten this many bites in a while. Maybe I'll slow it down. Looks like this is going to be the spot for the day because getting fish right here. I also want to try right there. Almost got hung in the tree again. Like the open area. See if there's anything right in front of me. Nope. Where'd my lure go? Is it underwater? Oh. Totally lost track of it. It went across the same area I got the bites though. Color works. Rolling something. But those were really dark fish. They had to be large smallmouth. That first one though, I thought I saw a white tail. I'm hitting the bottom. Come on, go to the top. Oh, that's why. Hanging up my own line. Like, why is it digging to the ground? Oh, come on. I need you to produce Sebile. Show everybody how awesome you are. Why is it? Man. That's a nice splash under the water. But it's not supposed to be down there. Come on. Ah, I'm wrapped up in the... So apparently when it lands, there's this moment in time where the line will keep going past the lure. And that's when it gets hung up in itself. And when you're right in front of the fish, you're pretty much saying, oh boy, I think I might have messed up my line right there. Normally a person would retie, but I do have another one of these, different color, but not with me. But the Berkeley Jaywalker, I don't think it come off. It was just a slight fray. Man, where'd they go? Nice. Bam. Camera's on. Action's off. Now you're dragging the leaf. Nope, 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 nope. Do that. Not real. Try a log throw. See it there in the other cubby holes. That felt like something else just came at it. It's like, I don't think my lure bait that big of a splash. I got a tip from one of my viewers that their first, look at my eye, fish, there it is, another strike and another miss, was always on a stick bait with chrome in color, right here at the dam. I think he meant, ooh, that was a tangle in my line. Uh-oh, it's sticking. Underwater. You tangled up? Yeah, when it starts getting tangled, it starts spinning. When it starts spinning, it starts wrapping itself around the hook. That's what's happening. And it's getting twinged in between. Oh my god. How strong is that? I might have to get some bigger line on this rod. What is bugs coming out of nowhere? Leave me alone. I need one of these things to get hung on your hook. Come on, Smallmouth. Whatever you are. I need confirmation. You guys are going to be a hungry fish. This is the way you attack the blue herring. Oh, yes! It's a huge smallmouth. I told you guys, it was a smallmouth. Smallmouth are loaded up here. Man, he got this thing good this time. We are on. Now we're smallmouth fishing. Wasn't expecting that. Here we are. Smallmouth bass fishing. Wow, this is the biggest smallmouth bass I've ever caught. Look at this puppy. It's 1.5 pounds, maybe 2. I don't know how long it is. I'm not gonna bother. See the tail is split there? I think that's a spawning problem. You can tore yourself up, buddy. Ooh, stinks. You stink. But you smell so good. Smallmouth bass. Come on. Woo! Fishing at work successful today. Woo. Let's see how many else are out there. I just noticed that my drag was too loose. He was pulling like he was a 20-pound fish. Check my dragging. That's a little better. But I get a striper on here that's over 5 pounds, I might be in for some trouble. Now, I know I saw at least 3 fish, but they all stayed in their respective spots. 2 were right in this hole, which this is one of them. The third one was in a little further away. So I wasn't planning on going after smallmouth today, but I was using what I have and see what bites. Smallmouth bass are active, and I'm catching freaking junk coming down there, and it's messing up my presentation. Oh, still no striper, guys, no striper, but we're in business. I guess it goes to show you just have to be in the right spot. I think I'm tangled up. Something feels weird. Or I'm not. I hit the bottom there? What's hung in my line? That's it. Don't like the look of that. What is that? I don't know. So I'm gonna try some other spots here, and maybe what time is it? 1. See if I can't find another cubby hole where there's a smallmouth bass lurking. Good to know, like after 7 or 8 attacks, eventually they will find a target. Eventually. Man, how much grass is coming down this way? Question mark. Is this where the smallmouth bass usually are, if they are under the masthead bridge? Wait, what do I have here? I felt like I just landed and grabbed a bunch of weeds, and I just feel like kelp. It's kind of a healthier river, but I just don't want it on my wood. Come on. Is there another one there? Attack. Slow it down. Attack. Attack. Okay. Nothing there. So I think let's go further to that rock again. I don't think I caught that puppy. Come on, see it, see it. I am, oh, no wrapper on the rock. There's another question. Would something else work better here? I got a tangle in my line. Oh, big smallmouth there. We're attacking you. Right. There's another question. Well, smallmouth bass are next to the dam, but would they be above the dam? They like moving water. So, the question is, how far back from here will they be? I've caught some tiny ones like nowhere near the dam, and people are catching them near dredges too. They like dredges. What? Keep doing that. Smallmouth bass fishing, definitely fun. Oh, this is my first topwater catch too. Man, somebody first. Thank you, smallmouth bass. Now the question is, are they here more because the striped bass haven't pushed them out of the way? Part of me wants to walk over. I wonder. Is there something just sitting here, waiting for, like right next to the wall, like a? That'll be very interesting. It walks beautifully in smooth water, but moving water is tough. But as you can see, I've proven it to be effective. That's walking really nice now. No action? Come on. Where are the other ones? There were several. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move to one of the cubby holes right that away about 50 yards. Somebody might be there, somebody might not be there. It's a little dangerous going down that hill, but it gives you another access point to shallow water rapid area. And we'll see what happens there. I actually found a spot here I'm not even aware of. I thought it was going to be on that side toward another, there's like a spillage area that comes out that sometimes the herring get confused and go up. But this is another open area that gives you full access to the dam 50 yards away. It's basically around that right corner that you just saw me from. And it gives me access to the rest of the rapids here. Now, it's not easy to cast, and the water's moving really fast, but I'm going to try it. I don't like this at all. Try a short cast first, pull it through these rocks, hope I don't end up under one of them. I don't see how something will see this, but great. Why am I always getting hung on stuff that's right below me? Right. Come on, get out of the way. Cast up. What could be in these rocks? It's really shallow right here. Maybe too shallow. Let's funny to see those smallmouth bass in those little deep pockets right next to the dam. And it's not easy to get to those points either. So where are the deep pockets here? It's probably going to be where there's a wide area. That was bad. Whew. Okay, I'm not really liking this too much because I don't see a bass biting me. Let's move right over here. Come on. I just... Uh-oh. See, other than that... Yeah, that didn't work out so well, did it? Spot isn't great either. Hoping there's... You know what? Man, it's rough right here. Finding a decent spot. Let's try further down and see if we can't get some of the find a smallmouth bass in less aggressive areas. So I'm on a very steep hill here, and I'm trying to get more access to right where the rip wraps stop, in a slightly calm area where maybe some smallmouth bass might be waiting patiently for something weak to say, I can't make it to the spawning areas. I'm gonna hang out here. Weak but big. I can maybe imitate that. Ugh. Casting under this overhanging branch here is not fun. As usual, there's something hanging from it. Thought something might come out from under that tree. Maybe all the splashing from my casting will get them thinking. That's why I caught that yellow perch at. As soon as I hit a piece of grass, it stops moving. That's one issue with all the stick baits I run into. You get up in the stuff. Whoa! Uh-oh. I just wrapped this thing. Oh, and it came off by itself. Woo! Scary, scary. That's a pretty thick branch. I'm a little worried about casting there again. Maybe I won't. Where else can I go here? Maybe a little further back. Look for some striped bass. That was not a good cast. Neither was that. I wonder if there's a way for me to drop down right where the viewing area is. Cast from there. Actually, big Never seen anybody do it. Doesn't mean I can't be the first. Let's see if I can get out of here without breaking something. So this is going to be my last area based on time. This is closer to the Galen Street Bridge on the opposite side. It's like the last of the step down stone areas. Looking back behind the buildings here where things work. Now there's a lot of overhanging trees, there's shadows, there's deeper water, things have slowed down. You might find a smallmouth bass here. A person caught one here recently in this slower moving area. So I know they're around. They're still hanging around, waiting for something cool to splash down so they can attack it. Or maybe something easy. I'm going to give up on this. What? So I can get a better casting point. Cast it up the river. Wow, that was perfection. The way so they're going to go in the opposite direction. Fish care? I don't think so. I don't know. I know I'm dragging some crap. Oh, so much weeds. Doing a side cast, trying to control it, if not skip it under the overhanging trees, and slowly walk it back. In the rapids, I had to really rip that thing. Pretty much clean up the river here. These huge treble hooks. Nice cast. Come on, nothing under there? Largemouth, smallmouth, striped bass, any kind of bass. I'm hooked on the line. The hook. I can tell. Now I can tell. Wow, how did I get a wrap? Wow, I don't even want to explain it, because this is ridiculous. How does this happen so easily? Same thing happened with the Berkeley Jaywalker, particularly on a windy day. Never backflipped it like that before. I'm not left-handed. Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me again. Lots of pollen out here. I ate all the seeds. That looks so great. But it will become great if something bites it. As you see, this is a unique day for me. I didn't switch lures. Seeing it getting bitten over and over again helped that, but today's lesson is really about the Patrick Sebile flat belly walker and how easy it is for it to walk when situations are right. But even when it's horrible situations, the action is really good. So good that a smallmouth bass right next to a dam will eat it. And that's what you want. You want fish, not the possibility of fish. Actual fish eating the lures. That's what a real review should do. It should show you getting action. If there's no action, then maybe you have something else wrong. Maybe the size is wrong, maybe the color is wrong, maybe your hook, and if you're getting hits and not catching them, maybe your hook's too big, maybe the lure's too big. Maybe they're just missing it because it's a dam. You can't see so well. Sometimes I think, that's because it's the walk the dog motion, that if it doesn't do the walk the dog motion perfectly, I won't catch the fish. Fish don't care about the walk the dog motion. They care about something that looks like the bait. So If it looks like the bait, that's all that matters. This looks ominous here, like I'm going to catch something big. Weird feeling. Feeling is now extinguished. I caught some grass. That was a bluegill. I can't even cast good enough to get over there. Oh, I see herring jumping. 50, 70 yards, 100 yards down. They're just about under the bridge. But I'm not going to do that right now. Maybe later today, do some after work fishing. We'll see if bass are just lagging behind. The striped bass are just lagging behind. I'm taking this puppy home. It's eating size, so I'm taking him home. This is my whoops, almost bounced it onto the shoreline, which was filled with roots. Nope, now I hooked the line. Yeah, junk in the water is not good for this. So, well, I hope you guys have gotten a good gander at what the Sebile flatbelly walker can do. I know you're looking at my back. Go. And hopefully later, maybe a week, maybe a month, you can see some more of me getting some action here with this. Now, I might even try the Jaywalker again, though I really want to put that flatbelly walker on, just to see if a little bit of a color change works. I do have a perch / fire tiger pattern of the J-belly walker. Sorry, the flatbelly walker by Sebile. And anything that eats perch will like that. And I know pickerel, pike like to eat perch. I hooked to my. Am I hooked to my hook again? It's like when it lands, it flips. Yeah, I am. Alright, so seeing that today was a good day, not make it a bad day by losing my hook because I saw that it was damaged line earlier. We're going to finish this puppy off with a splash. So, I'm Dwight Norris of fishingatwork.com, and you can go to my website and get your free 10-step process to go fishing at work, which will help you do what I'm doing right now, getting out and fishing more. That is what you want to do. If you didn't, you wouldn't make jokes about wish I was fishing, gone fishing, and every other fishing meme you've seen. Now, there are some other memes that I've been looking at and thinking, is this something people are looking for? And one of those things is what you see at the top of the website right now, how to buy fishing gear for cheap. Because we know if you don't buy fishing gear for cheap, a couple things happen. One, your wife gets mad at you because you're spending their life savings, your whole family, on fishing gear, and you're paying too much. And the other problem is, well, you spend all your money there, how are you going to buy all your other fishing gear? I bought that nice Shimano, baby, a couple $100, or you bought that, you think you're a baller, and you bought the, what's that crazy saltwater reel with it's like pure metal and it's shiny. Events all. Not necessary to catch fish. Not necessary, but if you're rich, or you think you're rich, go ahead, man, have some fun. But if you go to the top of my website right now, there's a how to buy fishing gear super cheap guide. It's free. Just click the button, put in your email address, confirm, and boom, it's right there in your web browser. It's a PDF. You can download it, watch it on your iPad, you can watch it on your phone, you can watch it on your computer, and that it will show you how to buy fishing gear, not just for online, but on offline. There are many ways to do it. I've done it many ways. These right here are part of that process. So let's get rolling so you can get rolling going fishing.